Good morning, it's Amy Simpson from Breathe Believe Achieve, and today I wanted to talk about knowing when to rest. It's been a long time that we've been in lockdown now, so a long time when we've been making adjustments, trying to kind of find a new way of doing all of this. And sometimes at the beginning what we can do is we hit the ground running. We're just in that autopilot, we're running on adrenaline, we just know that there's no option and we need to get through it and we need to get on with it. And that's fine if that lasts for a small period of time. The body's got enough of a resource generally to kind of get us over the immediate part of that. But there then comes a point where the body is like kind of showing us signs of being exhausted, being a bit overwhelmed, that being a little bit harder than it was. And it's being able to listen to your body, to be able to listen to what your body's trying to tell you. So maybe noticing signs like maybe your sleep is totally off and you've fallen into that category that we call tired but wired. Your body is shattered, but every time you try and fall off to sleep, you maybe can sleep for a couple hours and then you're wide awake. Or maybe just that the minute your head hits the pillow, your mind is full of information. And that's often a sign that the mind is so busy, we're in that total fight or flight, and the body doesn't know it's forgotten almost how to switch off again. It might be that you are literally picking a fight with everybody, that everybody's pissing you off, and that you just feel like irritated all of the time. Silly things irritate you, things that you normally wouldn't even consider irritate you. It might also be that you are just absolutely craving caffeine. So the body's constantly looking for caffeine, or it's looking for sugar. So it's looking for, now sugar is like that big energy booster to the body, and caffeine's a stimulant, it's keeping us awake as well. So that sense of when we want that all of the time and we're really craving it all of the time, it's often a sign that the body's just overwhelmed. Maybe if you're finding that you're reaching for a glass of wine or a beer to try and switch off at night time, maybe that's a bit of an indication as well. Or maybe you just have this constant tight feeling in your chest, or this knot in the pit of your stomach, or your head can't think straight, just feels like there are too many things going on, it's just really fuzzy in your mind. These are all indications that the body is kind of like burnout's over here. It's kind of waving at you, it's kind of got your name. It's like, I'm watching you, and I'm going to watch and see whether you're going to choose to take a step back and restore and rest, or are you going to keep ignoring all these signs that your body's trying to give you, and actually this burnout's going to come closer and closer and closer and closer, and none of us want that, because actually we're burning ourselves out trying to help everybody else, and we forget sometimes that we're no use to anybody if we are not okay. So if we're saying all the right things to everybody else and actually doing none of that for ourselves, we're going to hit the wall at some point. So let's not do that. Let's start to kind of recognise exactly where you are. Remember, it's okay to take a rest. It's okay. You've probably been running full pelt at this over the last couple of weeks and it's hard. But so allow your body to rest in whatever way it needs.